Hey everyone, so I wanted to show you a little bit about the process. I got a lot of questions. Sorry, this is Robert Fregoso, and just wanted to show you the process and how I came up with some of the design ideas for this property here on Bray Street. This is the before picture, and essentially one of the things I didn't like about it is this kind of tower-like look and how you had the small window. This one's off to the side. No real kind of design or sexiness or anything about this house at all that would really entice someone to pay a lot of money for it. And so, I kind of don't like doing the same thing to every house every single time. I like to look at the house and do the right things for that particular house versus just flipping properties that we actually go through and figure out what the right things and the right look is for that so that we can then take that and make the house the best that it can possibly be within the budget that we have to work with. So anyhow, this is the before picture. And so I'll move this over just a bit here and I will open up the after idea and I'll tell you and then I'll show you the pricing or the things that we did to it and some of the other options that we still have. So here you see is the before and here's the after. I'm really just using let's see here. I'm just using what is this? This is a preview app on my Mac computer. Pretty simple to use. It's not a CAD drawing or anything like that. But really all I did is draw in some new windows and what I thought they might look like. I'm going for kind of a commercial look here with the windows. So you can see the grids versus the regular grid type colonials that I don't like. These are a lot wider. You'll notice that there's irregular shapes because we're trying to use some of the existing lines using a black color vinyl. Window has the side light. I think we're going to do a full light door here instead of this type of door. We've drawn in where we'd like a new walkway to be versus over here it's on the side, right? And so now it's in the center, walking up. We may still keep that other, and I'll show you why. Kind of a horizontal fence here with some of the, concrete posts. There's the idea. Some privacy hedges. There'll be a deck back here. California door that is retractable. It'll retract. Or this can actually be two French doors, which is the other idea. If the beam ends up being too tall and is going to be too low in the ceiling, then we'll scratch that and go to the two French door idea. Anyhow, as you can tell, it's a much better layout, looks a much better here in the driveway. I didn't draw this in here yet, but that'll have an electric gate, so it'll back up. Things that are a luxury, but yet don't cost a lot of money is what I'm trying to go for. So electric gate, motor, I don't know, $250, something like that. Installation, maybe another $500. The electrical for it. Maybe, all together, maybe we spent $1,500 plus the cost of the fence. Not a lot of money for a home that we're going to try to resell for in that 1.3 range. And to give it the amenities, this is obviously a house that you wouldn't really fall in love with. I think that after someone is looking at other homes in the area and the amenities that this home will have, that it will have that kind of appeal. And at least that's what we're going for. So this is the before, this is the after. And I will also show you kind of part of the design that we came up with was the concrete cutting plan. And so you'll look at, let's say, this here versus what's here. Another concept was if we put the planters that we were talking about, the vegetable planters here, that'll look something like kind of this. If we put these in this area, maybe we do 3 of them, that we can have some nice like tomato plants and jalapenos and mojitos and basil and what have not in this area. And all we have to do is cut concrete that is existing there and then do an overlay and smooth it out and then save the cost of having to reframe, let's say demo out all of this concrete, which is what the original plan was, and then frame in, new pads that we would like. So this way, if we do it this way, it's cutting, overlay, one pad, and still the steps that we have to do up to the new porch, and then the deck, and that would be a much better and easier way to have it. So that at least gives you an idea as to the process. We look at some of this is the backyard now, and I'll tell you some of the things that we're doing. So this is all going to go away. Chandelier here. This will be a kind of outdoor dining area. Doing an small outdoor kitchen here with just a propane cooktop and a charcoal cooktop with a countertop. This will be seating, movie screen here. That'll be an automatic pull down, hidden rock speakers. This tree will go away. This all landscaping will go away except for that tree. And this will have a much nicer, cleaner feel to it. Give you a better idea as to how that will look. I think this one here, yeah. So this is telling my landscapers what I'm doing to it. So here in this design, we toyed around with, rather than doing one pad, as I was showing you in this other picture, doing kind of a multi-pad design here, and maybe having a secondary seating area if we think we can cut it. So once we paint it, we'll see what it looks like, and because this actually has, what you can't see in this picture is that there's cracks in this concrete, and so you can only float that overlay. It's a pretty thin overlay. Otherwise, it's prone to cracking as well. So if we can't cut out the cracks well enough, then we'll just kind of leave it and then do the mulch idea and do the planters there. If we can cut it out, then we'll create a secondary seating area and maybe make this another eating area, since it's right off of the kitchen, and create more of a dual entertainment space. So you'll have this here in the front, another either dining area in the back with another outdoor kitchen, and then here you would have like the seating, movie theater. This tree is gone, as you can see here, and this would just be greenery in the back. So anyhow, give you an idea. Those are kind of some of the ideas and some of the process that it goes through in order to figure out what is the best case scenario and the amount of time that goes into it. Give you a rough idea as to how I lay out the repairs for the contractor, or the items that we like to put into the property. This will give you an idea as to what our goal is for the finishes. So in this case here, I start showing, hey, this is kind of a look that I can go for. If we didn't want to do the concrete pad, we can do an IPE or a cedar like floor that would create kind of a cool look in the front. And what I like to give options for is when the contractor calls and he says, hey, it's going to be X amount of dollars more. I've already, in this one, I don't have all the unit costs built in and what the labor costs are I used to be a contractor, so I know how long things should take. Then I try to do alternate options. So this is kind of how I think we're going to do the gate. Ours is only going to be 4 feet tall. It'll have wide kind of varying planks, but we'll do a tall door for the gates. And I give them links and so forth to go to, rather than build these are $99 from Home Depot or $75 from Home Depot or whatever they cost. And I attach the links, some of the different design products so that they have a good feel for it, how to do the trim, and so forth, so that there's no misunderstanding. And if you can tell, this is just a room. This is everything we're doing to the living room, the dining room, how we're laying out the closets or the cabinets and what have you. Anyhow, give you an idea. So we go through room by room, and so that they know exactly what to do and there's no misunderstanding. Anyhow, if you guys got any questions, post them or private message me or text me, and I'll be happy to get back to you. Thanks, guys. Bye.